Hello? Hello? Testing? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing. Okay. Okay, everything looking good. Sorry about that. We're back. I don't know what happened. OBS just said fuck you, and I said, oh, fuck. That's a little weird. OBS said, yeah, you don't exist anymore, get out of my life. And I was like, okay, well, I guess that happened. Man, this is why I sub. This is what I subbed for. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Silent just said there's gunshots, and then my screen crashed, so somehow the gunshot just add Arcane to your playlist. Is Arcane copyright free? This is actually Arcane copyright free, so it's pretty cool. Yeah. We're gonna delete this and then redo that. And then we're gonna delete this. Still live. And then we're gonna just type in still live. And we're gonna go to YouTube. And we're going to do this. And we're going to snap that. And we're going to snip this. Like this. And we're going to snap that. And then we're going to bring it on Twitter like this. Still live. And then we're going to take this. And we're going to take the new IP that I had to do because my stream restarted. And we're going to still live. Talking lore. Because that usually gets people. Yeah, that's fun. So, yeah, that's fun. We're gonna like it because if I like my own post, it ups it faster. Yeah. So that should be fun. Woo, yay. I like canceling myself. Oh wait, no, that was less. Why is YouTube so shit? Answer me question. Why YouTube so shit? I keep getting warning, but OBS is like, nah, you're fine, fam. So YouTube's just being an asshole. Okay. Let's do this transition, boys. And we'll continue talking about how Carl's lore fucked my head. How about that? That seems fine. So Carl's lore fucked my head, and I need help. Yeah. So that opens a whole new questions of like, does a demigod need another person to make into a demigod, or can can Dream XD just make demigods randomly and we can just be like, yeah, I guess that's okay. Or does he need a partner? Does he have to fuck a fish? Like, what is the logic here? Because if Dream XD has to, like, you know, get it on, what's the protocol, guys? I need protocol. What do we do? What do we do if the Dream XD god himself is like, yeah, this is fucking shit. Let's go. Yeah, that's weird as fuck. Okay. Boop-a-doop. Yeah. So, that's an interesting question in itself. Rambo theory now back on the table about clocks and Dream controlling him through clocks, and how Dream XD is actually controlling Rambo and not Enderwalk is from Dream XD and not from Dream. We got it confused the whole time. So that's fun. I love cursed knowledge. Okay. Then we can do this. We'll just have that swiping motion across the screen. So then we can do the transition of him being on the other side and it should be fine. I don't know why I'm lagging so much. It was fine during Jackbox, right? Like I wasn't lagging, I wasn't dropping frames like crazy during Jackbox, or was I? Duplicate. We're going to actually do this. And then we're going to just wipe this with total black. And then we're going to start coming in with like lighters over here. Like that. So we can start transitioning it back. To being like a fadey boy. Because we don't want this, we just want to fade out, like fade across. Fade across, boys! Fade across! Depends on Dream XD, Omnunity, yep. I'm over here being like, I think it'd be funny if the other side fucked a human. I think the castle would be funny if it was just like the castle fucked the human and it was like, yep, this is my son and he's the overseer. I think that'd be funny, and that's my personal theory, and I'm down with it. I think no one else will be down with it, but if they came out and said that was canon, I would be like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I wouldn't question it that much. Probably as much as I thought like people would want me to. But mythology is weird, and honestly, you don't even question gods. You're just like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. So, fuck, I don't know. So, yeah, that's fun. I saw someone do that Sims idea that I was talking about, where like they take like the Dream SMT people and then do like the Sims playthrough with them, and I was like, oh. Now if I do it, I'm copying. Even though it's not a really original idea, it's just a thing that you can do. Okay. We're gonna take all these. We're going to move them more like that. And then let's see if that works. Okay. It sort of does. I think I want one of these faster. Yeah. I want the retreat. Okay, faster. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. I think this animatic will come out March. I know I was aiming for end of February, but I'm probably gonna be more of the line of early March, which is not what I wanted. I'm gonna be honest, not what I wanted. But I don't think I have a choice. Because school. That's better, right? I almost want this even shorter. Something like this. Yeah, that's better. That's a better boy. I'm seeing my stats. But I think it's a problem stat. Is it a problem stat? I don't know. Sometimes I have to like not look at my stats because it's like it messes with me. So I'm just gonna hover it there like that. Okay, so what if I did one right before this too? Oh fuck. Hey, Hang and Johnny. Funny. So hang, boys, hang. Come hang, come haul together. Away, boys, away. Come hang, boys, up away. Hang, boys, hang. Hello? Away, boys, away. Fuck. Okay. Hello? Stop doing fucks. Okay, there we go. Now let's do this. That's better. That's a better transition if I've seen one. Let's see. Well, with my soul. Okay. So. Okay. With this, I think we're gonna have him. Well, with my soul. So I think we have Techno kind of skidding because he's in the middle of a fight here. He's not just like chilling. This is the fight with Theseus. So I think here we have the fight with Theseus. And we've just flipped it so we can do some action now. Funny. So. It is well with my soul. You're on your fuck. And it is well with my soul. with my soul, so we'll do this. We'll do this. I know this is not the most entertaining because I am doing the boy, but this is the hard shit. So, yeah. I keep wanting to like push live, but I know a lot of this is too boring for a lot of people. And it is well with my soul. But I work better live or like recording myself, which is why I do a lot of speed paints and live streams. Who knew? But that also means like I can't really like surprise or like work otherwise. So so it do be like me being like, I haven't done much progress on this other than like stream progress. So that means a lot of the boring work is here. Sorry. I want him to slide here. What if we had Techno slide from this way? Right? Slide, boy. Right? Slide, boy. We have him slide in here. And then we close up here. It is well. And it is well. Like this. And it is well. Oh. With my. Why do we keep going on? And it is well. I'm trying to hold on. Right. It is well with my. And it is well with. It keeps lagging. Holy fuck. It is well with. Okay. Let's do that, and then we can have Techno's face here. Like this. And we want to make sure you can see the tusks, because we're going to really quickly remove those real fast. And I want a sort of panic, garly face. Like, ah! So what we're going to do as a face, we're going to do a face up here. So I know what I'm kind of aiming for. This is the exaggerated version of it, so it's not going to be exactly this. But this is just for my artistic brain to be like, oh yes, that. Well, little monstrous boy. Like that, boy. This boy mad, sort of. We're going like that. We're going for something that looks semi like that. With a little more detail and a little more pizzazz. But yeah. Also, I think I'm just gonna host the map part and hope for the best. Which isn't ideal, but I would rather get the map call out instead of wait. Even though I don't think it's the best idea, I just don't think I'm finishing this fast enough. So I'm gonna run past some animators and see what they agree on. Might be the best call for that. But if you see the map call beforehand, just understand that's what's happening. I do need to work on a couple things beforehand just to make sure everything's in order for doing it. But I'm getting anxious about it. Like, I want to do it, and I don't know if people are still interested, and I don't want to get, like, hope up, and then people be like, I don't like you anymore, and goodbye, and fuck you, and all that shit. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'm still a little concerned about it, but we'll see. Yeah. I don't know. I hope it goes well. God, I really just want to host a map. I don't know. People tell me it's gonna be shit, so. Do you think I made the right decision picking my streamer to be you? I hope so. I hope when you say my streamer, you think of me first. That'd be cool. I know most likely it's not true, so that's fair. There are a lot of streamers out there that's been doing that a lot better, a lot longer than I have. I don't know what I'm fucking doing. God, you're getting depressed packs tonight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm a little sad boy. I kind of forgot you were there, Silence, so I turned into little sad boy packs. So yeah. But yeah, I hope people like it. I don't know. God. Yeah. Boop doop doop doop. If they leave over that, that's wrong then. Oh. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It might be a little forward. It might be a little wrong. I'll ask a couple of animators. Usually animators, when I tell them I'm gonna do shit like this, they're like, you're not an animator. That's kind of a stupid idea. And I was like, yeah. But I think I'm afford to have one stupid idea. At least once. And they're like, I think you'll use that up. Probably. I probably already used it up. And don't stream as much as you do. I would say you're my streamer. Aww. I do stream too much. Or I feel like I should stream more. Like, I know I stream a lot compared, but I feel like I should be streaming more. I'm trying to get more hours in. I'm gonna be honest, I'm trying to get more hours in. So, I hope that's okay. Yeah, technically not really a streamer. He be doing him. When he gets a chill stream, he's like, I don't know what the fuck's new. And I'm like, ah, Techno, just talk about you. Talk about yourself. Do a Filza and talk about yourself. Prom dress. Oh, yeah, prom dress. You forgot to clap. Fuck. Prom dress. We gotta clap. We gotta clap. We gotta clap. There's a new karaoke mode on Spotify, and I haven't done it much, so. Oh, I haven't even done it. Ready? I was a contest. Oh, you need to know. And a couple complications. Then I didn't. Ah, that was itchy. All I do is run. wanna do is run. Run. I was looking at some of techno, bringing up like techno streams. I was looking at. Wait for the. I need to know. I know you did it. But I was looking at some of Techno's old streams, like when he was like smaller, not like tiny like I am, but like smaller. And he had the live sub count, and like I don't think I'm ever gonna like I'm not anywhere close to that, like putting a live sub count on my screen. But I was like wondering like maybe like that would help. I don't know. I feel like that's for like if you actually have like people coming in. And I feel like it's just you guys for now. But I was wondering like maybe that might be interesting to put on the screen. Cause still trying to spite Social Blade over here. Honestly, one day I'll flex on all you with my singing. I am looking forward to it. Silent, I am looking forward to it so much. He'll come out and be like, yeah, you thought you could sing? And I'd be like, I never said that. I never thought I could sing. And you're like, no. You thought you could sing? I have a friend, or I think we're still friends. I hope we're still friends. God. Crisis? I have a crisis on stream about if I am still friends with this person or not. I don't know, we haven't talked in a while, and she's all about like communication and talking a lot, and I'm like not about communication and talking a lot. So I hope we're still friends. I still consider her a friend, so I think that counts. I think that counts for something if I still consider her a friend, even if like I don't know if she does or not. Dude, if she came up and was like, get in the car, we're going on a road trip like right now, I would be like, yeah, fuck it. I would end stream and get on a road trip with her. Like that's how it is. Like that's how my friends were. If my friends came into my like room and was like, get in the car, we're going on a road trip, I'd be like, fuck yeah, okay, sure, whatever you say. So if she came in and was like, yes, now go in. I'd be first, how did you fucking find my door? Second, how did you get in? And third, okay, whatever you say. But yeah, she sings a lot, or she used to be, I think she still is. She's really good at singing. And she used to like flex a lot, and I would be like, I'm good at art, and she's like, I'm good at art too, and I'm like, ah. She's the one that actually got me into Minecraft. Like, she introduced me to Minecraft. She's also the one I considered getting banned from school for. So, we called her Sheep. Her nickname was Sheepy. She's very nice. She literally introduced me to the concept of friends. Like, I did not know what friends were before her. And then she's like, I was like, what the fuck is friends? I don't need them. And she's like, the fuck do you mean you don't need them? Bitch, try me. And then she's like, I'm your friend now. Welcome to the world I call chaos. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I had never had school, like, friends in school before her, and then she's like, I'm your friend in school. BRB, laptops being screwy. That's fair. And she came in and she was like, fuck off. I'm your friend in school, and we're gonna fucking do everything. So, we did everything together. Yeah. And then after, like, I had to like not have her in high school with me. I was like, what the fuck do I do? I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh, what? So that was like the first like instance where I had like actual friend in school, and she was just like, yeah, I accept you. But yeah, she introduced me to Minecraft, and she introduced me to Minecraft on the playground. I say playground. It was a parking lot. We didn't have a playground, so we were forced to the parking lot. And so I thought my mic was muted. I was like, what the fuck? Have I just been like talking to myself and no one's told me? But like, so it's so like, me and her were on the playground and she's like, I got this. She pulled out an iPad she had, and she's like, I got this game. And I was like, okay, first of all, we're not supposed to have iPads, but you're trying to teach me to be rebellious, so, okay, what's on the iPad? And she's like, watch this. She's like, shield me from the teachers, I gotta play Minecraft. And I was like, first of all, you're not supposed to have an iPad. And she's like, I'm being rebellious. And I'm like, oh, okay. Second of all, what are you playing? She's like, Minecraft. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean Minecraft? Pulls up Minecraft. She has a dirt house. And she's like, I'm trying to get this zombie trapped inside and to become my pet. But we have to get him inside the dirt shack before the sun comes out, or he will die to the sun and I will have no pet. And I said, fuck. Okay. So then we spent the whole 30-minute recess like trying to get this zombie inside the house. And we're like, when's the sun coming out? We had a race against the sun, and we were like, fuck, go, 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 go. And that was my first introduction to Minecraft. And then I got home, and I was like, wow, that was a fun game. And I looked up videos and found the Hill software, and I was like, wow, this is fun. And then I watched a couple videos, and I was like, okay, time to pay my $6 of getting A's to buy Minecraft. Mother did question me highly. She's like, are you sure about this one? This seems like a weird purchase to buy an app for $6 fucking. And I was like, but it's fun. Hear me out. Fun. She's like, okay, fine. So, yeah, got in Minecraft for getting A's. For being, I would say, smart, but looking back, I don't know. It might have been, I'm trying to think about it. I think definitely in high school, my teachers were taking pity on me and giving me A's for no reason. I think I was working hard, but I don't think I was working, like, I wasn't getting good test scores. I don't think I was doing good in grades-wise in high school. But I think, middle school I was doing better grade-wise. I was so scared of I think once I hit high school, I wasn't as scared at getting a C as I was in middle school. I was so scared of getting a C in middle school. And, like, a C in, like, English, I would be like, yeah, whatever, that makes sense. A C in everything else, like, yeah, okay, that makes kind of sense. I was so scared of getting a C in math. Because that was, like, the one, like, one subject everyone's like, you're so good at math. You're so good at math. You're the best at math. Math is your best subject. You're the best at math. And, like, father was like, the father was like, oh my god, you're my math, I love you for math. And I was like, I hate math and I think I'm failing. And they're like, no, you're good. You're good at math. And I'm like, I don't think I'm good at math. I still don't think I'm good at math. But everyone's like, no, you score higher in math than all the other ones. I'm like, that doesn't mean I'm good at it. It just means I suck at all the other ones. Um, but no. So I got really scared of like failing math. That like one time when I got in middle school, I got a C in math one quarter, and I was so scared. Fuck, it was bad. I was really scared. I was like, fuck. If the math dad finds out, I'm fucking screwed. If I was like, oh my god, I'm fucking, this is it, I'll fucking lose it. It's fucking it. Like, oh my god. like if everyone thought I was smart at math and now I failed math. Like, now they're gonna think I'm a failure at everything. Yeah, I was so fucking scared. I hid the report card for like multiple days. And then I was like, finally my mom was like, okay, show me the report card. And I'm like, I see. And she's like, that's good. And I'm like, what do you mean it's good? Because always like, you have to get a B, like, especially like my dad was always like, you have to get a B in math. If you're not getting a B in a math class, then what's wrong with you? I was like, I'm sorry. And I literally like told my mom, I was like, don't tell dad. She's like, why? It's like, don't tell dad. It was real rough, man. I don't think she told him. I don't think she did. I'm like trying to remember. I don't think she did. I don't remember that being brought up. But yeah, like after that, like after my mom was like, I don't really care as long as you pass. I was like, okay, it's fine. I still didn't want to fail math in front of my dad because like he's always like, you're good at math. You're great at math. You're good at math. And now, and at the time I was like the smartest in the math class. Which is not true anymore, so I feel less bad. And I think that's why I can fail math now. Is because I don't feel like I'm being held up to math genius anymore. Thank you, brother, for taking on that responsibility. I will be every other genius, and you'll only have to be math genius. Thank you, brother. Yeah, my youngest brother is a math whiz. I don't think he understands a lot of the complicated subjects because, you know, complicated subjects. But he understands math more on like a simple level than I ever did. So I thank him for taking the title of math genius so I can worry about all the school genius. I'm still given the title of school genius. And I don't think I'll ever not be given that title. Even though I suck at school. And I think that's been expressed. I did do most of, like, when I say I hate Common Core, I hate Common Core. And it's not just because, like, oh, you suck at Common Core and that's why you hate it. No. I did decent. Like, I actually did decent at it. The problem I have with Common Core is it makes you turn against people. Common Core encourages you to backstab. It encourages you to betray people. And that's my main issue with Common Core, is it encourages me and like encourages other people to just fuck each other up. Math, doing the work. What the fuck? This is bull. Yeah. Understanding, yeah. Doing the work, yeah. So, yeah. But I think, like, I actually did well. Like, mostly A's and B's throughout my whole schooling schooling experience. So it's not, whenever I say, like, I hate Common Core, it's not because I did shit at it. Like, I actually did decent. Even in high school, like, A's and B's mostly. Maybe a C, but, like, A's and B's mostly. Like, majority B's, let's be honest. But I hate it because I have to backstab so many people just to get something. Like, I felt like I had to throw so many kids under the bus. I think that if I had to go back and do something different, like, one thing I would go back and do something different is I would fucking tell myself to not deal with that bullshit of feeling forced to backstab people. Like, I didn't know many of those people, but I wish I would go back to my, like, past self and say, hey, this person doesn't fucking deserve this hatred for failing. Like, you don't have to, you don't have to give them shame for failing. They don't deserve that. Like, if I could go back, I would tell myself to be like, go talk to those kids, because they're not the people that we're like, we tell ourselves like, oh my god, they're shit, you know, like the kids that like don't bring in their homework. It's like, no, they're not like failures. They're actually decent human beings, and they're smart, and you probably should go over and talk to them more. But that's something you gotta learn. That's not like a thing like people like, oh my god, go talk to the people. Like, go talk to people. It's like, nah, fam, that's hard. No. Like, I don't understand that, but like now, like look back, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Like, a lot of kids are like, they just don't know how school works, and they don't figure it out in time. And that's why Common Core sucks. Because it forces you to figure it out, and if you can't figure it out, it leaves you to the wolves. No one deserves to be left to the wolves. Because the wolves are not wolves. They're the other kids that figured it out. It's the kids that figured it out faster. I figured it out, but I wasn't smart enough to actually, like, get good at it. Like, I couldn't, like, do it faster. Like, I couldn't actually do the work because I was not smart. I wasn't, like, smart enough in their, like, way to do the work. But, like, I wasn't fast enough to do it. But I figured it out where I could trick the system. But I wish I could go back in time and, like, tell those kids that, like, failed and, like, I watched them fail, how to do it faster, do it better, trick the system into thinking they're wolves instead of prey. Yeah. That's why, like, if you're ever, like, PAX, give me tips on this. And if I give you a tip and you're like, that's a shit tip, like, that's just what I did to get through school. Like, I know people, they're like, you shouldn't be telling that. I'm like, but it helped me fucking survive. Without it, I wouldn't be here. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So, it's just an interesting concept of being like, well, being just getting sappy. There's one kid I really feel bad about. I think I'll always feel bad about him. I had an opportunity. I didn't take it because I thought if I helped the kid out, I would have been ostracized. I always feel bad about it. Cause like I heard like a little bit of him at, like, during high school. Like, this was during middle school, so I was a scaredy cat, of course. I don't blame me for being a scaredy cat. It was the first time anyone had ever talked to me in school, besides teachers. So it kind of makes sense that I didn't want to talk to people and, like, risk that. Cause I was like, I kind of like this friend thing. I'm gonna be honest. Friends in school are kind of cool. I'm kind of liking this. Cause I didn't have friends in elementary school. But Should I get 8 hours of sleep or stay up and read fanfiction? Stay up and read fanfiction. I say. As I ruined my sleep schedule earlier this week. By reading fanfiction. But yeah, I still regret not talking to that kid. That was bad. But I couldn't blame myself then. I can only blame myself now because, like, I think I would do it now. But at the time, I think it was the right decision because I think I would have felt just terrible. Like, because I think I would have been ostracized a bit. That school that I was in middle school definitely ostracized you. Like, if you talked to the wrong kids, they were basically, like, punishing. They're like, you've hung yourself with them. Like, if you talked to them as they were being, like, punished for not bringing in their homework, you were basically at the same level as them for not bringing in your homework. Even if you brought in your homework, they, like, all the teachers would treat you the same, like, as a shithole. And, like, so, like, I was scared. I was really scared of the school. Like, all the people in power in that school scared the fuck out of me. Strangely enough, they were all very strangely religious. Like a cult. Funny how that works. Yeah. But yeah. What fic are you reading? Because I have some recommendations if you don't have any idea. Because I just binged the fic. Which, you know, might be a suggestion. I don't know. But, like, to conclude with the kid's story and, like, helping people out in school and everything. I think that's kind of why I want to help people out now. I would like to help people out more. As much as I can, at least. Maybe I'll help someone. I don't know. That would be nice. That would be nice to do. Even if I never see, like, where they go. That'd be nice. Honestly, I expect it. Like, I'll just draw something, like, no one will know who I am. And I'll just be like, yeah. And I guess that happened. It was perhaps a public school. It was a charter, so, like, you had to get in an auction to get in. But it was originally not religious. But then, the wrong people came into power because they bribed their way to the top. And of course, the rich Karens. Well, I actually don't really read fics. Oh, Satch. I got some fic recommendations if you ever want to start reading fics. I love reading fics. Fics are so much better than books. I'm gonna be honest. Fics are the only reason I actually still read out of school. I don't read books. But I have a comic book with a collection of other comic books. Ooh, that's fun. But yeah. Fics are the only reason I actually am reading. Like, fics are so much better than books. I actually, I got my brother to read fics. Because I told him, I was like, listen. Because, yeah. I got my brother to read fics because I hope he's not here. Because this would really ruin our trust. But he doesn't go back through my art streams. So, and it's late. So, we're just gonna say it. So, my brother was like failing English class, right? And I was like, that's not good. And everyone's like, that's definitely not good because we want him to actually go to a good high school and not the, not our district high school, because that thing is a nightmare and is an accident waiting to happen. And if I'm going to be honest, I don't think my brother could walk by a fight happening in a hallway and put his nose down and be like, nothing's happening. I could do that because I've done that before. He's too nice to do that. He'd be like, so guys, stop fighting. And we'd be like, no, you gotta put your head down, fam. You can't keep that head up. You have to put it down. Like you can't, you have to just pretend like it's not happening. He's like, oh. Like you can't do the right thing in a normal high school, right? You can't do it. You're fucked. So like, but he needed to get his English grade up if he was gonna do that. And the teacher's like, as long as he reads, like the teacher was being like nice and was like, if he can prove he's reading, like if he can come, like if we can prove that he's reading something, I'll let him pass. Like I'll let him pass and everything. My mom was like, what can we do? I've tried every book. Do you have any book recommendations? He just hates reading. All this shit. Like he hates reading. Like he found one book he likes, but it's only one book and it's not like collection or anything. I'm like, let me try something. I brought him up to my room and I was like, okay, sit down. Let me tell you the secret into loving reading. Now everyone will tell you that it is books, and it is stories, and it is this book or that book. But no, it is fan fictions. Fan fictions are the best way to read if you hate reading. And here's why. They're short. They're concise. You go through into them with a grain of salt. They're usually the stuff that you're already interested in, and you don't have to get like reintroduced with them. Like Dream SMP, right? Dream SMP. You know the characters. You don't have to get reintroduced and everything and all that. So it's just like easy and shit. And he's like, okay, fuck, I'll try it. Urgh. I explained the tag system and I said, go on. Boy asked me for fic recommendations the next week after I gave him 3 recommendations, and he said, yeah, I read them all in one night. And I was like, all of them? That's like 30k words. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I need help. And I'm like, welcome to the world of fanfic. I can do language 2. I can't do language 2. It's hard, yeah. The only thing is like fics has like usually fanfics have like a bad connotation to them because people are like, oh, it's ships. But like, luckily we're in like a Dream SMP fandom where most of the fics are not ships and they're actually found family. Also, what I find is audio fics or pod fics are my best friend. That or I find a free TTS reader, like a text-to-speech reader, and yeah, it sounds robotic, but listen, it reads me the fic and it's great. So it's like, oh yes, fic reader. I'll just plug in the story through there and be like, read me fic, go, and then be like, here you go, and I'm like, ha ha ha, thank you. But yeah, that's my favorite fics are pod fics, or if I can plug it into a TTS reader. Because I'm really just here for the story. But yeah, I went back to my mom the next week and I said, he's reading, and she's like, how do you know? And I'm like, he asked me for more fic recommendations. She's like, okay, well, how much words did he read? I'm like, he at least read 30k words. Is this... What song is this? Is this Kate? Oh, this is... this sounded like a League of Legends song. But it's just terrific at. Okay. I was like, what is this League of Legends song? Nah. Nah, fam. It's just... Okay.
It is well.
But yeah, I found it just very nice. Okay. I just realized that his hair is like streaky because I haven't drawn Techno. But it would make sense if his hair was more streaky because it's uncared for. So it's not as curly as it would be. So we're gonna erase a lot of this and just draw it in with the...
I walked into the room and then I saw your face.
But you know what I have been thinking about doing? Like to do with fics and everything? Is I've been thinking about reading fics as a pastime. Just to help with my reading out loud. And maybe not make it as scary. Because that would be helpful, I feel like. I don't know, I have a lot of trauma. I have a little bit of trauma. I don't know if we can call it trauma. Is it called trauma? I don't know. Is it called trauma if when I get asked to do it in class, I have a slight panic attack? Is it called, yeah, is it called trauma if I'm asked to read in class in front of a class, like the whole class, I get a slight panic attack? Is that trauma at that point, or is that just like normal? I don't know. Like, I can give a speech in front of these kids, like 30 kids, for like just based off memory, or like not memorized at all, and just talk in front of 30 kids for like, you know, hours. But as soon as I have to read in front of like 30 kids, I literally had a like small panic attack. So I don't know if that's trauma. And usually teachers don't care because they're like, as long as you present well, you know. But I think it's trauma, but I don't want to be like, it's not trauma, and then it is trauma, and then people be like, nah, fam, not trauma. I don't know. I don't know if I've told anyone about it, but yeah. I know a professional, so that's another person. That's fair. I'm not going to because professionals scare me. Yay, I like trust issues. I don't know if I told anyone about... I've gotten a lot more open. I think you can tell. The past couple of weeks, I've gotten a lot more open about, my neurodivergency. I don't know if that's obvious. I feel like it is. I mean, before I was scared to mention it on stream. I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. I'm going to, like, they're gonna fucking hunt me down and murder me in my sleep. Like, you're all gonna leave me. Why is he goth? I hate this. Why can't I draw her? Goth techno. How did I do his hair here? But, yeah, I think I'm kind of a little bit more open about it. Yeah. At one point during streaming, I guess, not even that long ago, let's be honest. God. Back in even, like, December. It's really only, like, a new, like, 2022 thing. But, like, all 2021, if you told me to, like, talk about this shit, I would literally have looked at you and been like, the fuck you mean? If I told people this, they fucking dip. They'd be like, bye. And I'd be like, smile. But, like, it's so weird, because, like, I've been talking about it a lot, like, with kids, like not just like internet people, but like kids, and like it just everywhere. And I think it's mainly because they're talking about theirs. They're talking about like openly talking about like their neurodivergency, and I think it's like helping me like understand like, hey, you're fucking safe. you can talk about this and no one's gonna fucking murder you. No one's gonna murder you or call you dumb or tell you that you're a failure or that you need help. Like no one's gonna pity you. I don't know. I deal with a lot of like not accepting help because I think people are gonna try to pity me. I deal with that a lot. So, but like these people are just like, yeah, I got that too. Yeah, that's fine. You know, whatever. Understandable. Like, just shrugs off shoulder. I'm like, the fuck? That's weird. What the hell? Oh my god. So like, so I've been a lot more open with that, and I think people have been telling, like I mentioned just like randomly to someone, I was like, yeah, I got dyslexia, and they're like, yeah, that's chill, and I was like, oh my god, you're not gonna say like I'm useless? Oh my god, it's amazing. God, I was so scared in middle school. Also, thank you, Silent, for being nice about it. But I was so scared in middle school. I thought my friends were gonna ditch me if they knew. I think that's why I connected so well with like LGBT community. I really leaned on them a lot in middle school and high school for that sort of support. Like they didn't know, of course, because I didn't tell anyone, but I leaned on them because they kind of were dealing with that sort of like idea of like pushing yourself away and hiding it. So that was nice to know that they existed and they were struggling with it too. But yeah, I think maybe by the time it hits my birthday again, I might be able to tell the second thing that I think I'm still freaked out about telling anyone because it's so weird. It's so strange that, like, I don't know how people react, and literally, if this isn't, I think it's just gonna be time-sensitive stuff, right? But, basically, I was taught for all my years of, K through 12, every year in science class, this part of me, at least, like, I'm still proud of this, like, I love this part of myself, but just telling it to the world. 8 ways your parents assist you with. So here's the thing. My parents actually are, like, totally, like, chill with it. They're, like, they're fine with it. You know what messed me up? The school system. The school system messed me up. My parents were like, yo, if you need help, take it. If you need time, take it. If you need this, take it. If you need this, we'll get it for you. We'll get you all this. Like, they're chill with it. They're all like, yeah, whatever. But, like, the school system and being around people, other people, basically the village messed me up. But, yeah. But the one thing, like, is, like, I'll probably tell it around my birthday, because I'll probably be a lot more confident around then. And hey, maybe it's a, you'll figure out when I'm 21. God, that's gonna be this year. But yeah, basically K through 12, every year of science class, I learned in it, there was one unit on how, basically, with this, like, thing about me, if I had this thing, that people with this thing were burdens on society, and I learned that every year for 12 fucking years, and I'm like,
personally, I'm proud of it, and I'm very proud of it. So it's not like internally like I hate myself. No, I've always been really proud of it, but I'm just scared that people will remember that science class because I learned it in 2 different states, all 12 years of school. And basically, the lesson is like the book always said like people with this are burdens of society and can never do anything on their own. So like, you know, little scarring might be a bit scarring. I might have cried every time I heard that in science class, but you know, we're taking baby steps forward. It's funny enough, Twitter is helping me. College is helping me because I don't have to learn that every year anymore. Art is helping me. Being surrounded by people who are also neurodivergent on Twitter and content creators that are like neurodivergent. That's all fucking helping. Which is weird. I don't know. I feel like it's weird. It's probably not. It's probably not. I don't know. I feel like it's a little strange, but hey, it's probably fine. But yeah, I'll probably start telling a little bit more like dyslexia stories and shit. Because I'm more open about that one. That one I'm okay with now. The other one, we'll feel it out. Honestly, it will probably happen before my birthday. Like, it'll probably happen during the summer. I think one of my stream ideas to do for my birthday, by the way, is I'll stream all the way up till, like, I was gonna do this last year. My stream schedule was already fucked up by then. But I was like, I could stream all the way up to my birthday. Like, I could stream on my birthday all the way up to the next day. And then right as it turns like midnight of the next day, then I could click the button and be like, I'm 21, and then click it off. It'd be like, because I hate people like celebrating my birthday, which is weird. Again, it's a weird thing, but yeah. What if I'm thinking of those people tend to offer a different perspective on things that are seriously needed in everything? If it is what I'm thinking about, things sincerely need in everything. So yeah, I thought I'd just troll on my birthday. I thought that might be funny, but yeah, I have a mild version of something. Well, I mean mild. I have it, but like, I have like a version which does lead to health issues, but like not constantly, if that makes sense. Like, I have tics and I have certain things, but like, it's not like constant. But school taught me that it's not, that it's a catch-all. And I was like, that's fucked. And even in school, I was like, this fucked. And I told my teachers, it's fucked. And they said, but that's what the book said. And I'm like, but I'm that. They're like, no, you're wrong. And I'm like, but what the fuck am I? And they're like, no, you're fucking wrong. And I'm like, the fuck you mean I'm wrong? Like, bitch, what are you fucking talking about? I got so mad. And the awful thing is, like, I would email my teachers, like, after school about it and be like, this is wrong. And they were like, I'm sorry, but yeah. And then they would cover it. Like, some teachers would, like, attempt to cover it again, and they'd be like, so, yeah, not everyone like this is a useless piece of shit, but most of them are. And I was like, that doesn't help. Thanks, but no. Fuck you. So, yeah. I think that's another reason why I'm so, like, salty and petty. Is just teachers fuck me over constantly. And I'm like, yeah. The fuck? The fuck you mean? Oh my god. But yeah, parents and everyone have been like, parents and family have all been like all supportive. It's just the school system and like society around them that's been shit. Which I'm lucky and fortunate for, but still it's like, oh my god. It's like, please. I just had to grow up in red states. Right? Honestly, blue states probably wouldn't have been any better. Let's be honest, they're still conservative fucks. Certain things, when certain things come up, everyone's conservative. Except for the people in those groups, right?
And it is well. And it is well. And it is well. And it is.
We're gonna make the background darker.
Okay. Badger dance.
I don't know what I'll do for my birthday. If I do a 24-hour stream, it'd probably be on my birthday. I'll do a subathon. That'd be fun. I couldn't do a subathon all during my birthday because my family actually wants to spend time with me. Even though I would love to just do a 24-hour stream on my birthday. Honestly, I was like, Mom, can I just do a 24-hour stream on my birthday? And she's like, no, we want to see you on your birthday. And I was like, but stream. Oh, this is for my 20th birthday. But stream. And she's like, no. So I was like, okay, we'll just do one stream. You ever heard of YZZ? No, but I will look it up. I think probably it won't. But yeah. Yeah. I mean, let's just say I wanted, before I realized I sucked at school, I wanted to be I wanted to study, DNA for certain reasons, but then I realized that I suck at school, and I have a phobia of needles. And that doesn't go well with, chromosome study, apparently. So, apparently it doesn't go well with chromosome study. Yeah, sucking at school and being afraid of needles doesn't go great. I don't know what that thing. His story takes a good 20 minutes a year to watch. Okay. I've got it tabbed, so I'll probably watch it later. Oh. Everything lagging. Oh, we good? How are we? Everything lagged on my end for a second. So. I need to lower my lag issues. I don't know what happened. I think I need to update my computer. But I've been like avoiding it because it looks like Apple. When it's like, you can update your computer to make it look like Apple. And I'm like, I hate Apple. And they're like, do it. And I'm like, no. Let's run away from this old town where we going. I wanna take you somewhere, baby, where it's snowing. But I think I just need to update it. which sucks. Ooh, I hate that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll probably watch him while I'm doing comic work. I gotta make a comic of something that happened in real life, and since I hate drawing myself, and I don't think the professor will let me draw my Sona, because that's the only thing I actually am comfortable with drawing. I just am gonna do a story that I heard from a family friend instead.
How do you feel about kids on TikTok faking a multiple?
That's stupid. Fuck them. They should be fucking. I hate them. They're faking it. Fuck them. I don't care. They're awful. No one, like, same with, like, people who, like, have fake service dogs. Arrest them all. They're fucking ruining people with actual disorders, and I hate using the word disorders. The people with actual, like, I haven't found a good word for it. I hate the word disorder, and I hate the word disability, and I hate the word special needs. Abilities. I like using the word abilities, and, like, some people are like, I hate that word, but, like, it just sounds better. To me. But, you know, people always tell me I'm wrong, so whatever. Fuck them. But yeah, with people with different abilities, it's just like, no, it's not cool. Like, if you have it, you should be proud of it. But it's like, I don't know if this is the right. I'm not black. I'm not black. I think you can tell. But I'm not black. And I don't know if this is the right way to say it. But it's like, it feels, I don't know if it's the, also feels like this. But it feels like you're making fun of us. Right? I just turned away from that metaphor completely. Because I was like, fuck this. This is the internet. They're going to take it the wrong way. But I think you know what it is, but, you know, implying. It feels like you're making fun of us, or making fun of people with it. And it's like, you're either intentionally doing it to make fun of people, or you're unintentionally, and either way, it's hurtful, like, and stupid, and fucked up. Like, it's like telling people, oh my god. And it's also stupid. Right? Like, why would you personally why would you purposely try to get yourself discriminated against? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you personally tell people that you have this so they can just make fun of you constantly? Like, what the fuck, dumbass? Like, what kind of dumbass does that? And it's like, apparently that dumbass. The fuckers. God. Me over here, like, thinking, like, rehabilitation over everything else, but, like, then you get, like, fucking idiots, and you're just like, I mean, no. Rehabilitation. Prison is shit. Right, our prison are shit. What do you feel about other pronouns? They, them, he, she, ze. What are other ones? Neo pronouns. Fucking all good. all good in my book. That's all good. I don't know if you've noticed, but I call everyone they, them until I hear otherwise. So if you feel like, if you're like, hey, I know you've been calling me they, them, because you don't know what my pronouns are. But can you please call me she, her? Or they, them, her? Or whatever. Just tell. We're all friendly here. We're friendly. Like, I call they, them, everyone they, them, until I hear otherwise. The only one who has ever been rude about me calling them they, them was this old Christian grandmother who screamed at my face and said, I am she, her, and none of those stupid ass pronouns. I'm a fucking woman. And I said, yes, ma'am. Everyone else has been really chill about it. So, no one else comments on it. It's just something I do. I don't even make any scene of it. The only one was that weird ass grandmother. And I was like, and she was like, fuck you. And I was like, sorry, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, she. I'm like, what? I am she, her. Respect me. And I'm like, sorry, ma'am. Like, everyone else has been really chill about it. And, like, as soon as I figure out their pronouns, I'm like, okay, using your pronouns. Chillin'. So. Yeah. That's my opinion on it. Oh. My, God. My dream would be for kids to, like, we would have, like, a gender-neutral pronoun that isn't, like, they, them, but, like, an actual gender-neutral pronoun. And this is not gonna happen for a while because we have toxic feminists and toxic masculinity, blah, blah, blah. Right? So this isn't gonna happen, probably for a while. But my dream would be if, when a kid is, like, growing up, we just give them this gender neutral pronoun until they reach, and then, like, when they're old enough, like, when they're starting to grow into their own, then they can be like, it's like picking your favorite color, right? Like, sometimes, like, you'll be like, oh my god, my favorite color is blue, and then it will be blue forever. Or my favorite color is blue. Maybe it's red. Maybe it's blue. Maybe it's red. Maybe it's green, you know? And then they would just switch it like that. And then when you get older, you can be like, yeah, I can switch my pronoun whenever I want. Or I can do this. Because the fucking name, it's like picking your favorite color or your hairstyle or shit. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. But toxic feminists and toxic masculinity will not allow it. No matter what. Fuck them. I want to be a girl. I'm not saying you can't be a girl, but I want to be a girl. And it's like, be a fucking girl. I don't fucking care. A toxic man. I want to be a guy. You can't tell me not to be a guy. You can be a guy. I'm not. What are you talking about? You be a fucking man. If you, like, you could be listen, you could be toxic masculinity all you want, but don't inflict your toxic masculinity on other people. Please, thank you. If you want to be toxic feminism, be toxic feminism. Just don't bring that shit over here. Like, what the fuck are you doing? How do you feel about dem or demon pronouns? I think they're fine. I think they're decent. I mean, it is, to me, a little weird to have, like, actual words as your pronouns. But what the fuck am I gonna say? You know, like, what the fuck? Like, there's weirder shit in the world. What the fuck? You know? Why not? You know what? Sure. Fuck it. You know? There's weirder shit in the world than that. If that's the weirdest, if that's the thing you're gonna do in your life, if that's your thing, sure. Fuck it. Dude, I draw Minecraft characters. It's not that weird. Like, not the weirdest thing, right? So we're probably good. We're probably chilling. Right? I mean, it's not the weirdest thing ever. And let them experiment, you know? Let them be them. It's TikTok. It's not gonna last. It's TikTok. It's like Vine. It will be dead in a few years. It's gonna have its hype, and we're all gonna be like, wow, don't you remember this TikTok? And then it's gonna die. Like Vine. And we're gonna be like, I couldn't see that coming. And then Musical.ly is gonna rise again. And we're gonna be like, oh my god, where did you come from? Wow, what's this? Musical.ly? Musical.ly 2? Wow. And things come and go. Whatever. I mean, probably not the weirdest thing, right? I feel like there's, yeah, definitely weirder things out there. That's what I think. It's like, it's not. Listen, if I one day run into the weirdest thing I've ever heard, I'll tell you. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, because I would likely politely disagree with putting kids in their they/them pronouns as children. Although I understand. That's fair. That's fair. And again, I don't think it would be they/them pronouns. I think it would be like a new gender-neutral pronoun. But I think it'd be like coming into like your own sort of thing. And again, I don't see that happening. I literally don't. That'd be a dream, and that's it. It's a dream. It probably will never fucking happen. And I don't expect it to happen. But yeah. They/them pronouns should always be in the back as an option for children, and if they want to use they/them, can, and without discrimination towards them. Yeah. I feel like that's fair. That's a good point. Yeah, it's a good point. I think if because like when you're little, you're like you know yourself better than anyone, right? You live with yourself like a backbone. Yeah, that's fair. Again, I think my opinion on it is skewed, and not a lot of people are going to agree with me, which is why it's not going to happen. And that's fair. I'll take that L. I'll take that L. I'll hold it. I'll hold that. I'll hold that L as long as I have to, and if it's forever, that's fair. If I have to hold that L forever, yeah, okay. I'm okay with that. That's fair to me. I just kind of wish I had more options. Like, just experimenting without feeling like you get that pressure making a decision. I think if I could go back and be like, I would go with they/them Like, if I could pick any pronouns and not have, like, any discrimination against it for anything, I would pick they, them. Even though I'm a cis-het girl, I would still pick they, them, but I know I get discriminated from women, I get discrimination from men, I just get discrimination from the LGBT community, so, what's this, she, her, right? Again, I would prefer on, like, internet be they, them, because I think gender neutrality on the internet is important. But if you call she, her, that makes perfect sense too, because that's technically what I am. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. I feel like it's a weird thing where it's just a bunch of gray zones. It's gray zones that no one really knows where it went. I mean, we probably haven't even found all the grays yet, right? They say there's like 50 shades of gray. Nah, man, there's more. We're trying to look for all the grays, count all the grays, but there's more. We just haven't found them yet. So yeah, a lot of the things I'm like, it's not the weirdest thing. Fuck it. If they want to do that, sure. Fuck it. Well, I mean, what am I gonna do, right? Like, okay, sure. I mean, I could say no, I could say yeah, whatever. If I say yeah, sure. I mean, they do their thing. And then I do my thing and we on our merry way. If I say no, then there's an issue and it's just like not even worth time. So, yeah.
Hush, child, open your eyes. You are not alone. We are your dark ones, holding you close.
What's 50 Shades of Grey? Honestly, I never read it, but everyone says it's a romance book. Everyone makes fun of it for being a romance script book. There's sex. Ah! And I go, nah. And then I told my dad that everyone relates it to a romance sex book, and he said, that's not what 50 Shades of Grey is about. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean that's about? Then everyone's been the whole internet's been lying to me. They're like, yeah. But he also said that, like, the stereotypical sexy song, like the love romantic song that like comes on, like that came on the radio. And I said, oh my god, it's the love song. And my dad said, the fuck you mean it's the love song? I'm like, it's the love song. It's the romantic Valentine song that everyone uses in every video ever. He's like, no. So, but also my dad's also very dense when it comes to that kind of stuff. He's like, what? What's happening? Wait, emotions? Those things exist? And I'm like, yes. Yes, please. Good day, Pax. What art pro? I use Photoshop. I do not recommend it. I recommend Clip. But yes, hello, welcome. Welcome, lunch. How you doing? We're talking about complex topics because we hate ourselves. I drew techno and we're doing transition work.
And it is well with my soul.
We're gonna do techno backstory where I rip out Techno's fangs from his head like a true gore artist. But I can show you some of the stuff earlier. Hold on. I'll show you the part my teacher complimented me on, which I'm very proud of because he's actually a like working comics books person. He works in the comic book industry, so I'm very proud when people compliment me.
There is a hill at the bottom of the valley where all the poor souls go when they die.
I'll probably redo the same.
And if you listen real close, you can hear them like a ghost saying you're never gonna make it out.
He complimented me on this.
There is a town at the bottom of that hill. They got a secret that they keep like a slave.
Okay,
They got a black.
hold on, I just realized this is really jank. I need to move this. Need to move this for my sanity.
Why cling to the light when the light
It's a weird sex book. It was really.
Yeah, I told my dad it was fucking weird, and he's like, nah, fam. And I said, yes, fam. Again, he didn't know the romance song, so I'm inclined not to believe him at all. So. Also, he's a sucker for not knowing how emotions work. So again, also inclined just not to believe him. Okay.
Never gonna make it out alive. There is a town at the bottom of that hill. They got a secret that they keep like a slave. They got a black magic creature. You do well to let them teach you. You'll be headed up that hill to the grave. And it is well with my soul.
So this is the Techno backstory scene where we're gonna have Techno fight Theseus, and Theseus is gonna rip out his tusks, and then we're gonna transition to Nikki and Techno going to fucking murder Theseus, and that's the animatic.
I'm very well versed. It was easier to find out because and all that. I didn't even know it was a Twilight fanfic.
Yeah. I knew it had something to do with Twilight, and I knew it had something to do with Shats, and I was like, yeah. And when I told my dad it was like a sex book, and I was like, it's like 50 Shades of Grey. Because I was describing him, like we were playing like Pictionary or something, or like where we were allowed to describe stuff, and I was supposed to be describing a romantic like sex scene, which don't even ask how that topic got on the thing. I don't know, but it did, and I got into an argument to him about how 50 Shades of Grey was a sex book. And he said no, it wasn't, because he read it. And I said, you read everything at Mach speed and you fall asleep to it. How the fuck do you mean you read it and you don't understand emotions? Literally, me and my brother were trying to figure out how he reads books. And one of the things he said was, we were describing our favorite books to him. And he's like, the conversation was which was better, which book was better, Frankenstein or Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And me and my brother are like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And my second youngest, the youngest is with me, and then my younger brother, because I'm the oldest, is like, no, Frankenstein's the best. And my dad's also like, Frankenstein's the best. So, and we're like, trying to find out what's the better book. And then my dad pointed out that Jekyll and Hyde has too many descriptions, and we were like, what do you mean? It's a fucking book. And he's like, it has too many descriptions. I just realized this. Okay. But yeah, we're like, what the fuck do you mean? It's a book. Of course it has descriptions. And he's like, but how do you know how the room looks? And we're like, it says the room. And he's like, no, it says the fire with bleeding light of gold, and the rug was like pattered softly with the untouched footsteps of unused. And we're like, yeah, and it was a bleary dark room with knowledge not to be discovered by anyone's eyes. We're like, yeah, it's a study and there's a fireplace. And he's like, but where's the dimensions? And we're like, the what? It's a book. He's like, I want to know the measurement of the room. How big is it? How many square feet is the room? And we're like, it's a fucking book. And this is when I realized that my dad does not know how storybooks work. And I was like, what do you want to read? A blueprint? What are you talking about? What is this man talking about? Send help. This man want to read a textbook. Which then made a lot of sense of why I don't really I'm not really into. Also, I think also it's Frankenstein is a story of man. What is it? Jekyll and Hyde is man versus man, right? Man versus self, man versus man. And Frankenstein is man versus society, I think. And me and my brother kind of like that, like, inner dialogue of, like, a person, rather than, like... Yeah, it's man versus self for Jekyll and Hyde. And me and my brother kind of like that inner dialogue of people more than, like, society. Like, society's fun, but me and my brother deal with that enough shit that we're like, can we just not? Like, can we have some man versus man, like, dealing with internal... Also, funny fact, me and my youngest brother, yeah, he's a lot more of a movie man. He also falls asleep in every movie, so maybe he's not a movie man. He's just... He likes math. He likes math. I guess. But, I'm gonna skip the song. But yeah, so it was weird. But then me and my youngest brother figured out that my second brother, my brother that's agreeing with the Frankenstein. Basically, the people that liked Frankenstein in the house, were more logic-driven, while me and my brother, who liked Jekyll and Hyde, was more emotionally driven. And then we surrendered the conversation because we realized that we were not going to win against the logic people in the household because we were emotion-driven. And the funny thing is my dad doesn't like to... My dad's like, we're so similar. Like, he'll always compare me, and he'll be like, yeah, me and you, we're so similar. We're fucking similar. And I'm like, yes, father, we are. But also, I'm a lot more emotional. And he's like, what's emotions? And I'm like, yeah, it's okay. So it's just like me being like, yes, emotions, and me being like, yes, this is fine. But yeah, and I think just my stories tell that, like, my OCs versus my brother's OCs, tell that a lot. Like, my stories are all like man versus man, man versus self, man versus, like, society and all that. Like, literally the theme of my stories are second chances, like, for God's sake. And then my brother's theme is obsession with one obsession. Funny moments. And he's like, yeah. I've told him, I was like, all your characters have one thing in common. And he's like, what is it? And I'm like, they all have this one obsession. And it's different between each of them. But, like, all of them have one obsession that drives them insane. And he's like, yeah. Yeah, they do. And I was like, yeah, I know. Also, he has his like I don't know. I wasn't talking about it on stream, but my brother's the trans one. The trans brother, which is just my brother. I was talking about this with someone else, and we were talking about the moment I should have known when. And my brother was like, when all his characters were guys, he's like, I should have known I was trans when that happened. And I was like, dude, you should have known when you were when you would only wear guy clothes. And he's like, yeah, that's probably true too. I was like, dude, come on. Dude, come on, man. He's like, yeah, that's fair. Should've known, yeah. I don't know. I like the should've known stories because they're always kind of funny. And then most people don't even know that, like, they're like, I should've known this when this happened. And then like, but I didn't know it existed because I didn't know what would happen. But like most of like my generation didn't know LGBT shit happened was a thing until gay marriage was legalized, and then it was all over the news and everyone was like, what the fuck is this? Which is surprising, especially for my family, since my aunts are lesbians, but I just didn't figure it out. I'm a dumb kid. I was like, oh my god, my two aunts live together in a house with a bunch of dogs in California. Nothing wrong there. Nothing different there. That seems normal. You have two aunts and they live in California. Yep. And I was like, sweet. I did not place it together until like high school, and then I was like, oh fuck, they're gay. Ew. Okay. Sweet. It's just funny. I think it's funny. I remember dealing with like, I was really sick for one, like, God, it must have been like 2 months. I was really sick for 2 months. And I was like puking in the bathroom, and I remember being like, I was puking and everything hurt, and then my mom's like, so your birthday's soon, and your aunt's got you a $25 gift card to Target. And I was like, that's fun. that's puking. That's fun. That's chill. And I'm like, are my aunts ever gonna come visit? And I was like, she's like, maybe. I mean, they have a lot of dogs that they treat like their children, so if they can take their dogs or like get their dogs a place to chill, then maybe they'll come visit. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. Chill child me. I was like, that's fair. Take care of the dog children. Dog children comes first. Sick. Me being sick for a couple months. Dog children first priority. I see you. Because, you know, that's just how that works. That's how child brain works. Dog children, yes. Important. Understood. But yeah, that's kind of funny. Little things like that, that's kind of funny. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's funny. That's a funny boy. That's a funny boy. That's some good hands. Oh, I'm gonna give I don't think it's this week. I think it's next week. I'm gonna be giving a speech. Because you know that speech class that I had you guys roast me for? Yeah, we're moving on to the next speech, and it's a group speech. And my group decided on a topic to speak about. And I offered the topic of because it's persuasive, it's a persuasive speech, and we have to make a persuasive argument. And I offered the topic of, let's convince everyone that pigeons are spies, because it's funny. And they said, maybe we'll think about it, which means no fucking way. But like, convincing, we could get good arguments about it. We could give the Russian spy whales, we could get the beluga whale spy, we can get the dog spy, like there's tons of info on it. The pigeon spies, like all these things. And then we could twist it and be like, you want to know how we can have less animal spies in the world? We can spade and neuter our pets and just flip-flop it real fast. And they just were not going for it. They're like, no, that's stupid. And I'm like, but it'd be funny. And it's easier to have fun during a speech if you just don't believe what you're saying. Because then you can just go like full, like, yeah, let's fuck it, what else? I learned that tip from a friend that gave his speech. He gave a speech once about how the world was flat. Yeah, flat Earth theory. And he's like, can I give a speech about, can I do my essay on flat Earth? Like, even though I'm not a flat earther, can I just do it on flat Earth because I think it's funny? And then she's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Over like here, just get sources, you know? So, he did that, and he had a lot of fun, and it was really fun to watch. He's like, yeah. He's like, there actually was absolutely no sources to prove it. It's really funny. He did like tons of research, and he's like, the only source I found, he said the only source he found for like proper sources for flat Earth, right, theory, was like that you could use in English class. The only source that he found for it was a book, was a like really hard to find book published in 1910. And he's like, that's the only thing, and it was only in one library, and it was crazy hard to find online, and he had to go to like multiple different like websites, and he finally found it, and he's like, this thing was the only proper source I could find. Everything else you couldn't use it in an essay format, and it was so funny. It was so funny because it was like, oh my fucking god, this is stupid. He's like, yeah, this is how stupid flat Earth is. So, let me convince you about flat Earth. And he's like, even though the Greek philosophers proved it in ancient times that the Earth was round, I am here to convince you that the Earth is flat. I was like, oh my god, this guy. It was so funny. I wish I kept in contact with him. He was funny. Man's really trekked. That's the Earth with the... yeah, he really trekked the Earth with the book. He's like, he said that was the hardest thing. Like, he hated writing essays, but he was like, that was the hardest thing, finding that fucking book. And I was like, yeah, that's fair. He's like, yeah. It was so funny because he was like, you wanna see? And I was like, give me the scoop. He ended up being gay, which I only know because I was like, wow, you know what would be fun if he was my boyfriend? And then he was like, I'm gay. And I'm like, that makes sense. Makes sense. That makes sense. Every guy I have a crush on is gay. It's so stupid. Why am I like this? My friends told me once that I needed to find a bi man or pan man. And I was like, probably. Because I had been rejected by like 4 gay men at that point. like, but straight guys are idiots. But straight guys my age are fucking idiots. I still prefer straight guys my age over straight girls my age. Because straight girls my age will murder me in an alleyway, and I will not be able to stop them. So yeah, that's fun. I like being murdered in the alleyway by my straight friends. Ah, hello, Circle. How are you?
Is that on my screen? It's just on my screen. Okay.
I can deal with the circle. Let me save it because it looks kind of glitched. I'll look at epically wrecked and controlled by life. Smile. I think I've just convinced my friends that, like, I'm secret, like, I'm in a closet. I think my friends are waiting for me to come out of the closet. And I don't know what to tell them. I don't know what to tell them. They're like, when are you gonna come out of the closet? I'm like, I'm not in the closet. I'm not in the closet. If I am, I'm so far deep in that I don't know where the exit is. I've never seen the light. But yeah, I've been epically trolled by life too many times for my own self-help. And I'm like, yeah, this makes sense. Yeah. This makes sense. This one makes sense. This one, I'm gonna be honest, makes sense. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? She didn't roll down and cry. And I'm not. I'm just an artist. I'm an artist, man. I don't know what the fuck happened.
How long did we get him going?
Oh, like, let's see, the first live stream before it crashed was around 3 hours long.
We're working up to 5 hours here, boys.
Because I feel like I can keep going, even though it's 2 in the morning. But it's a weekend, right? It's like a Friday? I don't know. It's a Friday or a Sunday? I think it's a Sunday.
I don't know. Or now it's Sunday.
Fuck it. Yeah, it's the same idea.
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing. Weekend. Stop lagging. I would like my program to stop lagging. Please. Thank you. Okay. Oh, look, it worked. Wait. Did I just jinx it? Yes.
Yes, I did.
I found another single player game that's coming out soon. But it's Warrior Cat Simulator. And I don't know if anyone would be interested in it. But people have been recommending me single player games on Twitter. And here's the thing about single player games that they've been recommending me. I have to read. Bitch, I'm not gonna read. It's a... no. No, no.
No, I'm not gonna read. I skip through every dialogue.
What are you talking about? Reading? Not for me. I only read fanfics. Thought we went over this. If I was gonna play the single player game, it'd be like a game with voice lines. So. Which I don't think is happening. I was thinking about playing the one with the cute thingy, the big cute thingy, from like 2012. Because I saw someone recommend that to Rambu, and I was like, what if I just play it before him? What if I play that instead of Rambu playing that? But I have to do it before him, or people will be like, you're copying Rambu, and I'd be like, no. I'm stealing from Rambu. Oh, listen, if I steal it first, then I could be like, Rambu copied me? So, really, should I just be concerned that one of you guys are a secret Rambu viewer? Maybe. Listen, if Rambu plays Shelter, we all know L is the secret Rambu in the group. Okay? So. Yeah. I mean, look at their their profile picture is literally a Rambu fan drawing they did. So, like, if Rambu plays Shelter, we know. Oh, on the Badger. If I do the Badger subathon with Billy, which I have in my lap. I have Billy in my lap. We could play Shelter, where you guys are Badgers, and we can have Billy. Billy can be the mom, or I can be the mom. Billy could be the mom, so I'm not blamed for your deaths if you guys die. Because we did lose, I don't know if you guys want, but I'm still kind of editing the Lynx one, where I know a lot of people missed it, but for Christmas, or New Year's, I don't know, where Dream Not Found, DNF died in the cold and couldn't survive the winter. And we predicted the future, that it will come to pass. It will not survive the winter. It will break up. The fortune has said. Please stop lagging. And I'm still editing that, but we play that, and we play that, and we can play this and that, and this and this and that and that. Also, I am. When I get back home for the summer, I was thinking that I could figure out how to hook up. I'm waiting for my thing to stop laggy. I was thinking I could figure out how to hook up my Xbox, not my Xbox, my brother's Xbox. YouTube's doing weird. Hold on.
I was just a kid, dreams are looking big, and then I had to grow up. No one ever says all the love you give might not be enough. Broke my heart into a couple times.
YouTube is doing weird, so hold on. Wait. Who is Newer Art? Why are they my recommended? I don't know. YouTube's not okay with me. YouTube's like, you've been streaming
for an unhealthy amount of time. Please stop. I'm like, but I want to keep streaming. I did lower something in the Streamlabs, so this may be doing that. Which I will have to see if I can fix. That will be helpful in my pursuit.
Living day to day, weeks become the same, everything's a blur.
Yeah.
What's it gonna take? What's the final say? Is this all worth it?
Stream OBS is streaming fine.
Waiting on a car.
So it's YouTube side.
Away. And my mama said,
And YouTube is saying it's error. And I'm like, thanks, YouTube.
fall asleep to the radio. Strangers pass by, red, green, and gold.
I wonder how I up that.
I wonder what they're all waiting for.
Maybe it's too much input going to YouTube.
Close your eyes,
Not enough data.
just close your eyes.
I bet it's worth my 50 fanfic tabs open. That's probably it. Do I want to close any of them? No, I don't. Can I close something else? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Is that better? YouTube, are you happier? Are you a happy boy? YouTube? I don't know. YouTube says it's fucking lagging, but oops, I say that. OBS just dipped to yellow, so who knows? Can you hear me?
Tracing one warm line through a land so wild and savage, and make a northwest passage to the sea.
If you can hear me, I don't know, do something. Fuck it, I don't know. It's always silent here. Silent will fucking tell me, shut up. I could hear you. Good job. Honestly, I'm thinking about doing a test stream one day this week. And just getting my mod in, like, and just telling me if, like, I'm doing shit right. Because, like, since I was a kid. Can we listen to Technoblade's Blitz? Yes. As long as we can listen to, his other song afterwards. His Jingle Bell one. Blitz. Blitz but faster? Or just Blitz? Let's just do Blitz. Should I just add it to the stream list? I feel like that's fair.
Getting bored of Walls 2. I should find a new mini
There
game.
you go.
October 2013.
We're
Saw the
chilling.
game and I thought, oh my god, the fuck is
Is
this?
this
So many
OP
OP kits,
kits?
but
There you
I
go.
guess I'll play a
On a
game.
Hey, hey.
Horse Tamers, every game. Dominating winter all day long. Everybody's kit's the same. Because it is so damn strong. But hey, I can't survive, I get better ping here. Into the hive. Teams and hackers everywhere. Nobody plays Blitz to be fair. So I'll keep on playing and get Horse Tamers 6. My horse is fast but stupid. and I will call it brick. Toxicologist gets added with a level 5 stone sword. Keep going with a single dream that one day I'll be leader.
Boards.
Gonna join another match.
He doesn't know.
But
He doesn't know
it's
Puppet
all
Laugh.
in vain. Trying to
He
earn
doesn't
some
know.
coins, but it's not worth the pain. Got a long list of level 7s. No high level kits I've gained. Keep getting rogue in deathmatch. That's just the game.
Hello?
Hypixel gets a new host. I will miss you 30 ping. Now it's on the East Coast, but now I only want one thing, to get the YouTube rank. What the fuck? It's 30k subs, and I joined the elite team. Screaming, crying, horse users as we nerf their kit to bits. Don't worry,
You can loop it.
Toxic's next. We'll completely revamp. Let's make it a whole new game. While I try
Okay.
and rise to fame, I'll make for myself a
Tell me if you
name.
hear it.
When I'm done here, this game will never be the same. So I release my first montage. Become a rising star. People blame my hit detection because of my 5 bar. But it was the first of many, and I buy armor 10. People blame thorns constantly, but I still make one again. I name it unexpected. Later I
doesn't know
release
his
slide.
name.
My personal favorite. Flawless is left and right. But Blitz has some new problems, and this one's pretty dumb. Only one map ever fills up. Why is it Calum? Remove Calum and replace it with B2. But it's still half the things people queue. So many teams the forums explode.
Okay, good.
So re-release and update team mode. That was my last move.
The funny thing about
and
Blitz
I leave the elite team.
is
People ask me why, but I must follow my dreams.
I
guess
was
that
around
marks
when it
the
was
end of
released.
my whole 9-month
but
regime.
I didn't think much
But
of it. I was
telling
like,
you
this is
the
dumb.
game is better off than it seems.
It's
so that
stupid.
was Blitz.
And I don't think I
It's
watched
been
it.
over a year. Nowadays there's nothing but lots of diamond gear.
But I was like, this
there's
is
5
fuck-
scouts
this
in
is
each
dumb.
round.
I don't want to watch this
It's
shit.
getting
And now
quite
everyone's like, watch
insane.
Plants.
I keep
Plants is
getting
my song.
janitored, but that's just the game.
And I'm like, oh yeah, Blitz.
Getting bored of Walls 2. I should find a new mini game.
What's the one with faster?
October 2000.
This is the cute one, right? I think this is the cute one.
Getting bored
Yeah.
of Walls 2. I should find
We
a
should
new
put this one
mini
in the
game.
playlist. This is actually cute.
October 2013.
I mean, the other one's
Saw
good, but this
game
one's
and
good.
I thought,
Or
oh my god,
better.
the f is this? So many OP kits, but I guess I'll play a game.
I like this one. It's cutesy.
Horse tamers, every game, dominating winter all day long. Everybody's kit's the same because it is so damn strong. But hey, I can't survive. I get better ping here and to the hive. Teams and hackers everywhere,
Everywhere.
but nobody plays Blitz to be fair. So I'll keep on playing and get horse tamers 6. My horse is fast but stupid.
Bed. And I'll
I
call
will
it brick.
Toxicologist gets added with a level 5 stone sword.
Why is it so like
Keep
chill?
going with the
We should
single
play
dream
Blitz
that
next
they'll
week.
be
Oh,
leading
I added
for.
it to the stream
Gonna
playlist,
join another map,
so it will be
but
played
I know
randomly.
it's all in vain. Trying to earn some coins. but
I deleted
not worth
Mask
the
and
pain.
added
Got a long
Blitz.
list of level
Just for you.
7s. My level kits I've gained. Keep getting broken deathmatch. That's just the game.
That's
Make
gonna
it
be
a whole new game.
No, it's the old
While
one.
I try and rise to fame, I'll make more.
I guess he
myself
did.
a name.
There's
I'm the
two
greatest
faster
game,
ones.
never be the same. So I release my first montage. Become a rising star. You will play my
What's
hit
this one?
detection.
It's Technoblade Destroys Dream Team by Faster. I'll try this one.
I'm trying to get these arms right. I think you can tell, but I'm struggling. I think I'm tired.
You never heard about the birds and bears. Imagine playing a game made of squares. I'm
Yo.
the 21st century. You're the Middle Ages. Beating you as a career. Mr. Beast pays me wages.
Let's just watch it.
If you
Listen to
think
the
you'll
techno
win,
song.
you're straight up happy. You need me in your content, otherwise it's just crappy.
Oh,
What day is it? It's the day you get cooked. Put me in the title to get your viewers hooked.
oh my god.
If I saw you online, I would swipe taken. My hot ass rhymes will turn you straight into bacon. I can't stop winning, you're
Oh.
a total funny bone. Your rhymes are boring, just like your voice, which
Yo.
is monotone.
You'd expect to find you in Samnap's room, only talking YouTube. This is your doom. If you were dying of thirst, I would give you a piss. Your shit fucking channel makes me want to hit you with my fist. Oh my god!
Bet you never heard about the birds and bears. Imagine playing a game made of squares. I'm the 21st century. You're the Middle Ages. Beating you as a career. Mr. Beast pays me wages.
This is decent. I don't know. I might just be tired. I'm probably just tired.
You didn't have to go in that fucking hard.
Well,
This is probably not good.
To be fair, we split that money.
But it's making my brain happy. So I think that's all that matters.
It was an excuse.
Oh my god.
It made my brain happy. So it's fine. What's another one? Brain happy? What's this one? MC Spite.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Jamming to
I'm not doing that one. That one made me weird. That one made me awkward. That one made me sad. Pig Step? Is that on Spotify? Techno play, but it's Pig Step. Oh, Mega Walls is here. Can you feel my slowness? Brain dead. Brain
We were
dead.
literally spent the past.
We were vibing.
We were not only vibing, but we were listening to Pig Step.
Go on, put it back on. Go on, I'll let you vibe a bit longer.
Oh, now we have to go through the whole song again. We've had to restart like 12 times.
Can you hear it, Wilbur?
I can hear it.
Go on, Technoblade, do that.
Nah, I fired too much.
No,
I
you
had
don't
to wait a
bar.
few
I'm not rapping
verses.
if you don't bar. It's a hand-in-hand relationship.
Brain go burr.
Filter. His name is Filter Minecraft, and he is quite old. He is married to a woman. Technoblade has a golden crown.
Brain is dead and this makes it happy.
Wilbur is a musician. He sings about women, which I find cool. Technoblade wears a gown. In the gown,
Yeah, he does it at night.
yeah. Your verse, you ready? His name is Technoblade and he wears a red gown. He has a crown on his head and he doesn't do drugs. Her name is Tess and she uses TikTok. That is funny to me. We are playing Minecraft and I am cool and big stuff. Technoblade. We are playing Minecraft. We are like Dream cannot sing. Technoblade, he has brown shoes. I think that is interesting. I don't really know what to think.
I'm just fever dreaming.
XXX, yeah.
Am I in a fever dream? Yes. The answer is yes. Am I okay? No. The answer is no. Should I end stream? Probably.
His name is Will Bursup, and he's a dirty crime boy. He just
I think at the point where you're
being
listening to this,
strange.
whatever comes up when you search Technoblade on Spotify is when you probably should just go to bed. But am I in bed? No. Am I not speedrunning because I have no idea how to draw an arm? Yes. Am I trying to run a animatic? Yeah.
Bessie, are you ready to
Do I need
take
more
it
caffeine
away?
for this?
Because I cannot do this for
Did I
much
get more
longer.
caffeine? No.
Got more bling than a housewife of New York. Rambo's dead, he can't handle this pork. In high school, I was voted most tall. I can't think of anything cool, so I'm going to stall. I'm the law around here, and you're a goon. I'm going to punch you straight to the moon.
Brain dead, only Technoblade.
I'm going to beat you with this brick. I can't listen to you, it makes me fail. Your merch won't make a single sale. Oh, now run back to your park. All your verses always miss. Got more bling than a housewife of New York. Rambo's dead, he can't handle this pork. In high school, I was
Silent, you're gonna cite this. You're gonna be like, this is the point where Pax went insane. This live stream. This one is the site where Pax went insane.
Wilbur,
and we should
it's his
question
verse. Ready?
Pax's sanity from now on.
Wilbur is not rapping, so I am going to do a fiddler rap.
I feel like I'm dreaming.
There is a birch tree. Oh,
Your feet.
I'm gonna pull this off in like
Turn on the
a
dream.
year and be like, do this, and I'm gonna be like, I felt like
Oh, yeah.
the last time I felt like this live was during that random boost stream where I was talking about the Patrical. That's the last time I felt like this live streaming. So if that gives you anything to go off of, that's how fucking dead I am inside. Yeah. Ugh. The other people probably stopped streaming like immediately, and I'm like, but what if I went going?
10 minutes have gone by, and the
Oh, yeah,
walls
this-
are falling now. To the service
This is
we
the other
go,
Technoblade song that no one talks
laughing
about.
while we play. Rush for the diamonds, keep iron in the chest. But don't forget to have some fun and always try your best. Oh, mega walls, rush out and join the fight.
You don't know this Techno
Get some
song.
kills and get some food and die to
No
an
one does.
Enderman. Oh, mega walls, your withers getting
I
wrecked.
think we should bring this
It's
one back.
already at 500, yet the game's barely began. When you join this game, it seemed fun at first glance. Now you're trapped in spawn, and your team hasn't a chance. They're clad in diamond gear, and you keep getting killed. It's becoming a lot more clear, it's probably some guild. Oh, mega walls, not looking so good now. Your
I'm
wither
going
is
to
about
cry.
to die to some goddamn
As
X-Red.
you
Hey,
should.
mega walls, rush to your secret chest, where you find to your dismay someone's stolen all your bread. Now you're completely done, so you try and run away. Off the tower you climb, crying all away. You're completely screwed, hoping you can clutch. Sadly, you don't have any food and teammates not so much. Oh, mega walls,
You're
rush
fucked.
out
You're
and
here
join
with
the
me.
fight.
Silent.
Get some kills and
You're
get
not
some
allowed
food and die to an Enderman.
You have to listen to
mega
Technoblade.
walls, your withers getting
Why?
It's
I don't know.
already at
I'm not
500,
subbed for
yet the game's
content,
barely began.
but
Oh, mega
you're here.
walls, rush out and join the fight. Get some kills
My
and get
streamer-
some food and die to an Enderman. Oh, mega
Recently,
walls,
my
mega
streamer went
walls, your
crazy and
withers
listened to
getting
techno
wrecked.
songs on
It's
repeat
already
for
at
too long.
500,
Now
the
you may
game's
think,
barely
wow, this is a
began.
normal occurrence. But here's the thing. they don't know what was the fucking happening, and they probably won't remember this tomorrow. But no one really questioned them because, you know, Techno played. And now we're here. Pick step. Oh, have you heard Big Step? We're just doing the techno shit. Electric Swing, Big Step. We're gonna add this to the playlist. I'm redoing my stream playlist, but not on stream. But if I get good stream recommendations, I will add them. Okay, yeah, you're right. It's fair. After the song, it's 3 minutes. I want to see my family again back. You don't have one. You haven't had one in a while. The Badgers have taken them. I'm keeping you safe from them. After the song will end, because I am not drawing well. I think you help. It's 2:30 for me, 2:30 a.m. So. And I can't wreck my Switch again. So, yeah, we'll go after the song. I'm gonna leave the facial expression for later, because I don't want to draw that, to be honest. You killed- I know, I didn't, the Badgers did. Difference. There's a difference. The Badgers that haunt my dreams? I'm slurring. I don't know if I'm slurring. My brain can't process words anymore. Last time my brain couldn't process words, I just communicated with emojis for a whole day. And I was like, well, it's my life now. Sometimes when I can't, like, do words, how do you... I'm an immediate family. Fuck off. You think I'm going after the cousins? To be fair. No, I'm not gonna say that. Fuck that. I was like, I'm not gonna say that. To be fair. I'm not gonna say that. But I was going to say, which is just a beautiful thing. I thought it said Sus Remix, and that's when you know I'm just dead inside. Pick Step Sus Remix, and I was like, oh, I missed that one. Okay. No, we're not doing Mega Mania, but funky. That is not what we're doing. I will go back to here. Okay. So, we got shit nothing done, but we did hang out with friends, and we did have nice conversation. And we started working on how we're going to do this. I might stream tomorrow. If I don't stream tomorrow, I will actually work on this tomorrow. So that's fun. But I will probably stream Monday. Don't quote me. I'm still working out that. Monday's sort of stressful sometimes. And yeah. But hope you
enjoyed. God, this stream is long. Said this is going on 2 hours and 30 minutes. Let's see. We started at 8, like 8:30. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I feel like this might be the longest stream I've ever done. I think it's close to one of the longest streams I've ever done. So, yeah. Especially since we crashed mid-stream. So, it looks like an average stream right now, but remember the one where we crashed was already around 4 hours long. So this is around 6-7 hours long, and my longest stream that I know of, I went for around 5 hours, 5 hours and 30 minutes. So this may be my longest stream ever. So we're working up the hours. So if you're here and you're not silent, or if you are silent and you just fucking unsubscribed because you were like, what's this crit ash doing here? Please resubscribe, or subscribe if you haven't. I'm chill, mostly. I think this time I was pretty chill. I don't know. Just fuck it. And I'm working on the animatic, and that's fun. Don't let the badgers bite. Don't fucking die. I swear to fucking God. And, see you all later, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, don't fucking die. Don't let the badgers bite. Even if it's Billy, don't let him bite you. That's probably bad for you. And, see you all later.